I literally only have less than 2 months to write a whole dissertation, 10,000 words, a legal dissertation. And what some people don't know about legal dissertations is that you don't have an opinion. Sources are basically the whole dissertation. And also, if I wanted a C, if I wanted a D, I would be like 2 months. That's fine. Let's start next month. But guys, I want an A plus 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 because in second year I was literally slacking with my whole degree basically because I didn't want to study law anymore. It's a very traumatic story, but anyways, God made a way and I do want to study law. So I basically have to pick up my slack from second year because dissertations were like 40% of your grade. So if I get like an A or 80%, 90% in my dissertation, that means it brings me kind of up to a first class degree. So yeah, I need to stay in that first class degree, guys. I need a first class degree. I want a first class degree. So we're going to have to work towards this. And basically, I had a topic and everything, but my supervisor said, no, don't work on that topic. And that was the topic I've literally been working on since October. Now it's February. So from October to February, what I was working on, he said it makes no sense. And you're probably thinking, why didn't he tell me earlier? Well, he told me to work on a topic basically, and I was, but then I wanted to change it up a bit, and then I changed it up a bit to something else, but I thought surely it's still intellectual property, it's the same thing. And I didn't tell him that I changed it up a bit, but my mom said, tell your supervisor that you changed your topic. I didn't think it was that serious. I was like, okay, I'll tell him. Told him, and he was like, that makes no sense. Everything you've written makes no sense. It's too broad. There's no issue there. And I was like, and now basically I'm gone from focus on intellectual property law since September, October to now focusing on immigration law, which is another story in itself. But anyways, I'm bringing you guys with me on getting this done. Right now we are in Starbucks and we're probably going to be here for the next 2 months. Anyways, let's get down to business. I'm just gonna have to hold my mic. I have a lot of coffee because I'm convinced that's the only thing other than this and God is what's gonna keep me going for this, because to start again is painful. But the first thing I have to do anyways right now, guys, is to plan what I'm gonna do today, because honestly my brain is just not here. So I just have to like plan and think, what do I even have to start off with, and say goodbye to intellectual property. I'm probably gonna write a journal on it or something after uni, because I know too much about intellectual property to not do anything further on it. So I have my iPad here and I'm going to write what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to start off with the first thing, which is basically what I wrote. Really trying to define the topic because I don't really understand what I'm talking about. And after I looked at it yesterday, like I found the topic yesterday and I went home and I had to tell someone about it, and then when I looked at it again I was so confused. So I just have to try and understand what I'm actually speaking about so that I can actually make it work, because it's slightly going into something that's a translation studies dissertation and not a legal dissertation, and I need it to be a legal one, so we have to focus on that. Writing a legal dissertation is honestly so hard. Well, I'm starting to find it a lot easier than I did initially. But one thing I'm really excited for is for it to be over, because guys, my life is actually on pause, and it's the type of pause that like is kind of depressing. Like all I do is dissertation. Even going to the gym is kind of hard for me, and I don't like to do other things because I feel like guilty. Like I should be doing my dissertation, which is so unhealthy. So let's just hope that I keep going in the right track by God's grace, and this thing can be finally over and I can join my. So guys, I can't lie, I'm reading that book and like other stuff just came to my mind. So I've been reading a few like newspaper articles, and oh my gosh, they're so interesting, and it's making me like question a lot of things. It's making me question a lot of things. I'm just like, what is going on with the immigration system in the UK? And this is unfair. And forget lawyers, forget translators, interpreters. We should focus on the actual home office and who they're employing, because if you ask me, there is definitely professional negligence going on in that department. Anyways, I don't want to get too legal on your. And I'm just going to continue, and I have to leave at 4 o'clock. Right now it's 3 to 2, so I have an hour and 3 minutes left because I parked somewhere and I only have like an hour and a half. So yeah, I've been here since like 12 something, so I've been here for almost 4 hours. Let's make sure these 4 hours count for something. Still waiting for my supervisor to get back to me. I emailed him about the exact topic I'm doing, and he kind of scares me because I'm afraid, like I'm traumatized, and all of a sudden he says something like don't focus on that, or I can't supervise that. Like that would honestly like break me, scare me, scare me, and traumatize me. So I really want him to get back to that, and I'm not going to be afraid. I trust God. I put my faith in Jesus. Amen. Let's get right back to this. Yay. Definitely learned my lesson anyways. Next year when I do my final master's piece, I don't know what it's actually called. I know what it's called in Spanish, but I don't know what it's called in English. But like you do like a dissertation or a thesis for your master's. Guys, I'm starting that thing tomorrow. Literally, like I am not leaving anything last minute ever again because it just really drains you and it makes you feel really upset and you have to put things on pause that you wouldn't have to put on pause if you just began earlier. I'm so hungry. I've literally not even eaten since breakfast, which I had at like 10. So I'm running home to go eat, and I feel so like, oh my goodness. I did a lot today, and I feel really drained. And I also have Spanish class in about an hour and something. It's not 3:48. I've read a lot. I haven't read a lot of the book because like when I read something in a book that kind of made me think of something, I noted it down, and then like I did more research on that. But I'm pretty happy with what I've got done. Honestly, I know I need to go super hard at this dissertation, but there's no more that I can do today. Well, there is if I wanted to continue reading, but I don't know if I want to go that hard right now. But I need to get my introductory chapter in though. Maybe I should actually go that hard today, but maybe I have to go home first because I have Spanish class at 5, and then at 7 I have Bible study community group, and I need a break. Like, geez, I've been here working on this since 12, so working on this for almost like 4 hours. That's not really that good, is it now? Okay guys, I'm gonna have to push up the pressure. Honestly, they don't have that much time. I have 6 weeks, probably 5 weeks now. So yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going home, and yeah, will we try a different cafe next time? I think so, but I love Starbucks. I finished it, by the way. Okay guys, I'll see you later. Wish me luck, keep me in your prayers please, and pray that I drive home safe because I am bloody exhausted. Anyways, I'll see you soon.